All right. Good morning, guys. So here we are. I hope everybody is well during this mandatory quarantine, this social distancing that we're doing. But I do have some issues with what you guys have sent in. So, you guys are supposed to give us a statistical research question. And here it says a statistical question is one that can be answered by collecting data and where there will be variability in that data. So basically, it's questions like how many minutes do sixth grade students typically spend on homework each week? That's a statistical question. Um, some of you guys did submit questions, but you did not submit them in the format that I needed. So here we go. Um, Somebody submitted the statistical question: do dogs run faster than cats? So Ms. Bowens and I were going through these and trying to update and figure out, whether or not your questions were good statistical questions. And as we were doing so, we were realizing that you guys just took some of the questions from the videos and just thought to use those, and you guys didn't do original questions. We want you to be original, okay? So here we were responding to people like the sites and telling her, okay, your question is too vague. It requires experimental research. And then we assigned her a question like, are students studying more during the school closing? Okay. And then we were giving a grade. This is the format that we wanted to use because once we gave you guys feedback, you could just continue to type on this same document and do your research. So you didn't have to create anything new. This is the goal that I had for you guys. Her question wasn't accurate, but we were able to go through, give her some feedback, and then give her a grade, and now she can go through and type her paper. Here's the issue that I'm having. Somebody submitted this. What is this? You screenshot what you saw on the video. That's not acceptable. Someone submitted a PDF, which is okay, and it's a really good question. Does procrastination on social media affect teenagers from using good study habits? That's a good question. That's a good statistical research question. The problem is this is a PDF and I can't edit it. Somebody gave us what is the history of trap music. That's not a statistical question. And I'm not doing this to point anybody out or to be rude or anything, but what I'm trying to get you guys to understand is that it's hard for us to communicate with each other through the platforms that we have. So when we are communicating, everyone needs to do their best to make sure that they're being clear. Because if we come back to the directions, my direction said, use this form to submit your statistical research question for approval. Make sure to create a file titled last name, meaning your last name, statistical research question. You will use this file to also type up and submit your research. There's no reason at all why I should be getting pictures. There's no reason because that's not what I asked for you to do. So now I have redone the form. Also, some people are giving me more than 2 members per group. I was very specific and told you only 2 members per group. And so now I have changed it so your file has to be a doc. So it will not let you to submit anything that's not a document file. We really need you guys to update this because your research is still going to be due next week. Like, school is still in session, you guys. I understand it's hard for everyone. It's hard for me. It's hard for you. I understand that you might have your little brothers and sisters there and there are things that you have to do. I get it. But that's why you guys need to be meticulous and follow directions when we give them to you. That's what we need, okay? So that's where we are. I'll be creating a new video pretty shortly to tell you guys about the web page. I'm getting the web page back up and running so you guys can have a one-stop shop other than Remind to see what was due, what you guys were supposed to have done during a particular week, so on and so forth. Okay, so I just want to give that video out. I'm going to be sending this video along with a link for the new form for you to resubmit your research questions, and I need those submitted by today, the end of today. All right, you guys be safe as always. Keep hope alive, people. Keep hope alive.